Our last video in this teaching tip about listening comprehension is really, really specific. We're going to talk a little bit about using videos in class and how to aid listening comprehension. And if Susmita wouldn't mind coming on up, she's going to explain to us why it's an issue in the first place. So Susmita, why are people struggling with watching classroom instructional videos?
Yeah, many of the times we have to watch videos the teacher provided us for teaching as a teaching material. So most of the time what I have found that it is very difficult to understand the YouTube videos because the speed is very fast. When the character they are speaking something or they are trying to convey some messages, that time we found they are speaking so fast that it goes most of the time over our head, that what that guy is actually trying to convey, what is his message or her message. So the first thing is speed. Speed is I think that is a very crucial factor, and because of speed we don't understand what actually the message he or she wants to tell about them. And the second thing is some words and vocabulary is really very difficult to understand what actually the actual meaning of that thing. Sometimes we heard phrasal verbs, and sometimes it is kind of bizarre word or idioms. So that is also a very, we face difficulty to understand that thing. That is the second thing, words and vocabularies. And the third thing I want to tell you that teacher is speaking in Canadian English in class. When they are talking, and that is kind of face to face, the way we are standing now, face to face. So we understand very well. And when we are watching on videos, we don't know the content. Sometimes it feels like it's American English. It feels like it's far away, or it's kind of very different from the way our teacher speaks in our class. So that is sometimes it feels like it is British. Sometimes it feels like some European country people are speaking English. Sometimes it feels like Australian. So what I have found that we don't have any idea about that content. So whenever teacher comes and plays, so most of the time it is YouTube videos. So the content varies, and with that content, their accent, their vocabularies, and their phrasal verbs, their everything is different. So we are facing very difficulty to understand and to capture whole things. So if you get some subtitle or some caption there when the video is playing, so we will have it will be very much comfortable to understand actually what that guy wants to convey his message. So I want that if we get subtitle or caption, then we can at the same time when we will be listening that video, we will be reading that one. So if some words we don't understand, or we feel like what that was, some difficult words, then at the same time we can read that one, we can understand, oh, that guy was trying to tell that thing, oh, that content was like that. So I think that we should have these things. That will help all over everyone. That will help all the students, because sometimes we have conversation regarding these things after video. That some of my friend who is sitting behind me, or some of my friend who is sitting beside me, they ask question. Did you understand that thing? Oh, what that lady was trying to tell? Did you get that one? So we have conversation like this. So if we get title, we won't have to ask anyone. That what was that, what was this. So we'll have we'll have that much comfortable, we'll be comfortable to understand what's the content.
All right, thank you very much, Susmita.
Yeah.
So Susmita has given us our first tip, which is use the closed captioning. A good quality video will have closed captioning, which is another word for subtitles. And you'll see that there'll be a CC sign on the video. Just click on it, and that will make the subtitles appear, and it will help to mitigate some of the difficulties that the students are having because of the speed of speech, because of unfamiliar vocabulary, or because of accents that they haven't heard before. So First thing, closed captioning. Second suggestion is to introduce the video. What you want to do is to make sure that before you play the video that the students understand what it is they're going to see and why they're watching it. So if you explain the what and the why, you don't have to tell everything that's in the video, but generally what is it about and why are they watching it, what's the purpose. Whether it's a brainstorm before you watch the video to find out what students already know, or whether it's a brief explanation on your part. An introduction will be really helpful to set up the video. A last suggestion around videos is to spend a minute or two after the video debriefing. Maybe you're going to have students respond to what they heard, their opinions of what they heard. Or maybe you're going to ask a few comprehension questions to make sure that everybody understood and got what you wanted them to get out of the video. If you follow these simple steps, the students will benefit because they're going to gain so much more, and any student in the class, even if they're not international, will be able to process the information and retain it longer. Thank you.